Before the bank, before the Senate, even before the police, the first institution built by the first robots of Retropolis was the Deja Vu Theater, where all their cruel fantasies of the past could come to life. Years went by, cinema became popular, and the theater slowly died. But that night, the magician brought theater back to life, like a hideous ghost from the past, desperate to entertain.
Stop it, sir! You are late. You cannot enter the magical crime show. Oh, thank you, sir.
Can I go in now?
No, sir.
The Magical Crime Show, 8 o'clock. Latecomers will not be admitted. Hey, I remember you. You're Hostbot 5000. I met you at the Blue Screen Club.
Oh, please don't remind me of that terrible night, sir.
What are you doing here?
I'm one of the magician's minions, sir.
No, I mean, what are you doing right now? The doors are already sealed. You don't need to stop latecomers from going in.
My main task is to wait for someone and give him a message from the magician to help him get around this old and fascinating building with all its secret passageways.
And who is that individual you're waiting for?
I don't know his real name. The magician refers to him as Mr. X.
Hey, nice hat.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Can I have it?
Absolutely not, sir. These black top hats are only for the magician's minions.
Can I be one of the magician's minions?
Only he can appoint you.
So, how come you're working for the magician? You're a hostbot. You host clubs and bar mitzvahs.
After Senator Merrick mysteriously disappeared, the magician stepped in and took over all of the senator's businesses, including me.
And do you like your new job?
Being a minion is just fine, sir. I just hope to survive the explosion.
Have I heard you correctly? You mentioned an explosion?
Oh yes. The magician's last trick for tonight will be to fly away with Jenny Montage and bomb this place to the ground. I'm a minion, sir. I can't run away. But if you have any sense in you, I'd advise you to get away as fast as you can.
I'm only 5 minutes late. Please let me into the show. My whole life I've dreamt of seeing a secret magic crime show or whatever this is.
Sir, it may be an illegal show, but we do keep some rules around here. Everyone else showed up on time.
Tell me, who exactly comes to see this kind of twisted show?
How would I know, sir? They're all wearing masks.
Well, you don't need to wait any longer. I'm Mr. X.
You? Mr. X? That's a good one, sir.
Hey, what's so funny about that?
The magician said that Mr. X is an important robot and extremely clever. He surely cannot be a foolish and malfunctioning bucket of bolts such as yourself.
Okay, you got me. I'm not Mr. X. I'm only a foolish robot who has no idea what he's doing. But I may come across Mr. X, and I can give him the message from the magician on your behalf.
Oh, that would actually be quite nice of you, sir. The message is, there are two sides to each clue.
There are two sides to each clue.
Exactly.
That's all. I don't want to talk to him anymore. Hey! What a night, huh? Say, what's the deal with these statues over there? Not much of a talker, are you? Feels like time is standing still. Fascinating. Adorable. The ticket office is closed. The greatest robo-actors of Retropolis. All of them are now dead, or working as extras in movies. Springy Clothster, Belta Gearson, Brick Hummitron, Nutty Wheels. No one's coming. A merch stand? I guess selling tickets to his lousy shows just isn't enough to satisfy the magician's greed anymore. Dolls of Jenny Montage, made out of cheap plastic and sold for 10 times their actual worth. Super expensive dolls of the magician. This makes me like him even less if that's possible. New merch. Stick lights. Why would I want these? Creepy masks for a crowd of sleazy rich robots. Foam fingers. Now that I can relate to. Too bad I don't have any money. Old Retropolis. It used to be a romantic place, but now only the dangerous and desperate come here. A fidget spinner. It's been ages since I saw one of these. I gotta have it.
Hello, my good sir. I would like to purchase this fabulous fidget spinner you're holding. What would be an appropriate sum for such an acquisition? Sir?
I want to buy that fidget spinner. Sell it to me now. I guess the fidget spinner is not for sale. What a disappointment. I don't want to tase it. I don't want to tase it. I don't want to spill my booze. It's not a place to hang a hat. It's not a place to hang a hat. She must have broken some hearts back in the day. Looks like she was funny. You know what? She's still funny. Looks like this guy could never take a joke. So many years, and he's still begging for money. It's not a place to hang a hat. A wrench won't help here. 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 I don't want to tase it. I don't want to tase it. This clue is more helpful right here with me. This clue is more helpful right here with me. Charming.
Sir! Give me my hat back!
Maybe if I'll ring it 10 more times, I'll get an achievement. A wrench won't help here. I can't see how this is going to help me. Concentrate, Philip. Don't lose your focus. Wow, this is useless. Wow, this is useless. A wrench won't help here. I don't want to tase it. I don't want to tase it. Wow, this is useless.
I know you're all
nucleus. Wow, this is useless.
Congratulations, Mr. X. You followed my trail of breadcrumbs to the end. Now hurry, come up to your private booth. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Before we move on with tonight's main event, there's a story I wanted to tell you. I wasn't always the head of a secret society. Once, I was just a regular robot, built to obey and die. But I wanted more out of my pathetic little robot life. I used crime to obtain my magic powers. And then I used my magic powers to commit more crimes without getting caught. And now, you all cheer when you see me, here on stage. You see, my friends, tonight's show isn't meant for your entertainment. It is for mine. The next routine is called Revenge Served Hot. Voila! Behold the charming corpse of Jenny Montage, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we already know that Jenny can die and come back to life, yeah, okay. But tonight, we'll try something new. This procedure might be quite dangerous, so let's hope nothing goes wrong. The Sapphire Nucleus, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Jenny Montage. Who are you? And, who are all those robots? Why am I tied to a chair? What's going on?
Shh, everything is fine, my dear Jenny. I'm the magician, and you're my assistant. And these are all friends who came to see our little show.
Okay, so, what's my part in the show?
You're the star, Jenny. You're going to kill someone. But for that, we need to unleash your powers. It may hurt a little bit, but don't worry. The audience will love it.
They will love it, you say? Okay, Mr. Scary Magician. I'm ready.
Well, how do you feel, my dear?
Powerful. As if the sun shines through me.
And will you use your powers as I wish?
Of course I will, Mr. Magician. I'm your assistant.
And now, to finish up this routine, I want to call a special guest up here on stage. I tricked him into being here tonight. He is Jenny's ex-lover. Give a big round of applause for Mr. X. Thank you, my God. Thank you. Yes, Mr. X thought he was so clever, but no one can outsmart the magician. Oh. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There seems to be a problem backstage. We'll take a short break and be right back with the murder you've all been waiting for, okay? Coming right in. Dear Jenny, would you kindly give us a moment of privacy?
As you wish, Mr. Magician.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. This revenge took so much work. Do you know how many clues I had to scatter just to find you here?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sure you can figure it out. I've never seen you fail to solve a mystery, Philip.
No.
Say it.
John?
Ta-da! Well, this is kind of awkward. I almost got you killed, partner.
No, it can't be. You're dead. I buried you in the wasteland.
The ambush that got me killed. It was all fake. You were in such a shock that you didn't even give my body a proper check. It was a dummy, by the way.
What? Why would you do this?
To get away with the money before you understand where I keep it?
No, it doesn't make any sense. We were trying to stop the corruption in the RPD.
I was the corruption in the RPD, Philip. You were always looking at the investigation board. You couldn't even see the real suspect, standing right in front of you.
No, I don't believe it. You can't be John. You're just trying to play with my head.
Oh, Philip. I missed you too. In some ways, I owe you everything I've got. You were the one who taught me how to think like a criminal. Although I did add a few tricks of my own.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's still something I don't get here, John.
Oh, it would be an honor to explain my wit to you.
If you're such a sophisticated mastermind, do you really expect me to believe that you didn't know it was me you're trying to trick?
Not knowing was the entire fun. But to be honest, I actually assumed it was Screwborg. There was always something fishy about him.
Screwborg? I thought he was working for you.
What made you think that?
I don't know, just the fact that he took me in after the setup at the lighthouse.
Well, he did it on his own initiative. It wasn't a part of my plan. But I guess he was even dumber than I thought.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a moron. He sent me to follow your trail of breadcrumbs and picked me up when he thought it was over.
He didn't even know he's sending the real Mr. X right to me.
That's a stupid name, John. Stop using it.
So it's true, eh? You're the one who stole my act. You killed Merrick and took his wife and money.
Mr. Magician?
Don't look at me! Stay there! I'll call you in a minute, my dear Jenny. You're the star of this show.
I am a star.
Oh, what a mess! The audience is waiting to see a murder, and Jenny's already boiling up. But you were like a brother to me. Although I still feel the burning desire for revenge. What should I do? What should I do?
Why don't you go to a robo-shrink and talk about the assembly line that built you?
You know what? Why won't you decide what happens next?
You know I can't let you walk away, right? The only way out of this situation is if you work under me. What do you say?